what is the one step you'll take today to make that book happen? And so it was his kicking my butt in that moment that actually made us think harder about going back and actually delivering. But what Mick does is he is in his regular job is as the owner of the Ebling Group, which is a company that represents very skilled animators around the world and connects them with companies that need their talents. But he was inspired a few years ago to apply his gifts to create what's called now the Not Impossible Labs. And I think just that name alone in every day, I think Not Impossible as a mantra. I need to hear that mantra sometimes. So he just has had tremendous recognition for his efforts as someone who brings together people with skills, often in technology, to make the world a better place. And his favorite challenge is one that looks impossible. So he is behind technology that enabled, for instance, a man with ALS to be able to, an artist, a graffiti artist, to create art again, who had virtual total paralysis except for his eyes. And this eyewear was created, open sourced at very low cost, that enabled him to create art again and became available to anyone at very, very low cost. And that's one of his fundamental principles is what can I do that's accessible to everyone? And the latest thing that he's behind was called Project Daniel. And it's a 3D printing process to create prosthetic limbs that he took over to Africa to, particularly for young people who had, in war-torn countries, had lost arms and legs, hands, feet. And he made the technology through great collaborations available to solve a problem, not only missing arms, legs, limbs, but created the ability for people to do it themselves as a way of making money. So he's now got a huge amount of energy going into just addressing problems through a model of collaboration and a model of accessibility to the average person that I think is phenomenal. And he also has done an amazing TED Talk that I highly recommend. That's incredibly inspiring.
Good. We will list that as well. Is there one thought that you'd like to leave with folks that you believe could make a difference in their lives?
The world would be a better place if everyone said what they really thought, no matter how hard that might be at times.
And I would say what my mother always said to me, which is if you're going to make a mistake, make a big one, because there's no point in making a small mistake. If you're going to, make it spectacular, you'll learn something from it.
Make it a doozy.
Yeah, exactly.
For both of you, social media connection points, I believe, are Twitter. And Nancy, You're also on Facebook. Anywhere else?
I'm on LinkedIn. I think, you've kind of covered it. And our website is swimprogram.ca. So that has all our contact information in it.
And I'm on Facebook too, but I don't like it that much, so I don't. That's why I didn't put it down. And I was on LinkedIn, and for some reason, LinkedIn kicked me off, and I haven't figured out how to get back on yet.
It's because you're just it's because you're just such a bad person.
I must be. I may be the only person
who's
ever been dropped from LinkedIn. So I only discovered this a couple weeks ago, and I have not attended to it.
You have not bothered to.
I really have not bothered to. But yes, Twitter for me for the moment.
Worst places to be kicked off.
Yeah. I think I would have rather been kicked off Facebook, though.
Janet, Nancy, thank you. This has been so worth the wait, and any challenges that may have been before us to get together. Thank you so much for your time, your insights. We're going to list, of course, your book or books and all of the connection points there in the show notes so people can find them easily and link there. With great gratitude.
Oh, back at you. We're really so delighted that you invited us to talk to you today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Look forward to hearing what's next. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to The Creator's Journey. If you enjoyed our theme music, the name of the song is You've Got a Home by Krista Wells. If you enjoyed the show and would like to see it fare well, as opposed to saying farewell to it, please go to iTunes and subscribe. While you're there, if you give us a favorable rating and review, it'll make a huge difference in whether a newcomer is able to easily find it or it just gets buried. And remember, you're welcome to join the community and conversation at thecreatorsjourney.com to make suggestions and get updates about upcoming guests and notes from each show. Till soon, my friend.